Hey Valley View Vipers, hope you're all having a great Monday today. So I'm going to be uploading some skills that you guys can work on with things that you have around the house. Now, for April, usually what we would do is some kind of racket sports or striking an object, right? So because some of us don't have badminton rackets or rackets at home, there's definitely ways you can work around getting the right skills worked on. So today, we're going to be working on two different skills. Okay, the first skill is working on underhand striking. The second skill is working on overhand striking. Okay, so you use both of these skills in badminton on a regular basis, and this is a really good lead-up activity to make sure that you're getting the proper movements and in good progression. So what you can use here, what I'm using, you can pretty much use anything at home. If you have a balloon or a ball or something like that. I just found this old stinky pair of socks. No, I'm just kidding. I washed these. Okay, and this is what I'm going to be using. And you guys can see it's that simple, right? You just have to find some kind of soft object that you can use, okay? So when you're underhand or overhand striking, you're looking for four different things, okay? So the first thing you want to look at is your foot positioning. So when you're striking an object, you actually want to start with your feet staggered apart just a little bit, okay? Now, when your feet are staggered like this, it's allowing and setting up your feet to step towards the object that you're hitting, or sorry, the target that you're hitting it to, okay? So first step is foot positioning. So they're just staggered, your opposite foot just slightly forward, okay? Now the second step is going to be a step towards your target, okay? So when you're doing this movement, you want to take a step, so you guys can just practice that. You're going to step towards your target, okay? So that's step 2. Step 3, while you're stepping, this is a little bit difficult, but while you're stepping towards your target, you're going to want to swing your arm backwards as well, getting ready to strike the object, okay? So it looks like this. My feet are staggered, I'm looking at my target, which is Lila, and I'm looking at my target, and so my feet are staggered, they're good to go. Now I'm going to step, and I'm bringing my hand back. Okay, so you guys see that? Step, and while I'm doing that, I'm bringing my arm back. So step, and then the last step is your follow through. So you want to follow through to the target, so where you want to strike the object to. Okay, so one more time. Foot positioning, looking at your target. The object you're striking is in your opposite hand that you're using. Okay, you're looking at your target. I'm taking a step, I'm bringing my arm back, and I'm striking it towards my target. You want to throw that back? Thanks. Okay, so one more time. Foot positioning, you're stepping, bringing your arm back, and you want to strike towards your target. Okay? Now, the second step is an overhand strike. So we would call that an overhand clear. And what you can do with this, it's much the same. You're still going to have your feet staggered. So step 1, staggered feet. Step 2, you're going to have your object out in front of you, just like this. Okay. Now you're actually going to have your hand ready up here. Okay, because it's a lot of movement if you have to bring everything up and then do it, right? If your hand is ready, then you're ready to strike. Okay, you don't have to move it too much. So when you're bringing it up, my feet are staggered. I'm going to throw it up in the air. That's step 2. So you got to have a nice high throw, not too high, you don't want to hit the roof. And as you're doing that, you're stepping forward and you're bringing your hand over and striking it towards your target. Okay? So one more time, feet are staggered, the toss is up, you're stepping, and then you're hitting the object. Okay? So feet, throw, up, step, and hit. We'll do that one more time. So my feet are staggered, I'm throwing it up and stepping and striking. Okay? So work on those movements at home. I'm looking forward to seeing your work at the end of the week. I got a little surprise for you guys if you even want to step it up a little bit more. A little secret that I do, if you want to practice actually striking with a paddle and you don't have one, you can use a frying pan. Okay? just a little one. Make sure when you're swinging this one around that nobody's around you, especially your parents. We don't want anybody getting hit with that, okay? So what you can do is, with an underhand strike, same thing, feet staggered, right? Object is out in my opposite hand. I'm stepping forward, swinging my arm back, and I'm following through to target. Same with overhand. This is the one that you have to be more careful with, is when you're swinging overhand, making sure there's nothing around you, okay? So you're throwing it up, stepping, and striking, okay? Looking forward to seeing your guys' videos. You guys have a good day. Take care.